Hi guys, AB here bringing you a new video for the new update. The new ban list was just announced for January 1st, 2015. And I just wanted to make a video to tell you guys what was in it and what I think about it. I have the list here on my phone. So let's get started, I guess. Only one thing got banned this time around. It was super polymerization, which I guess is alright. I mean, it was already at 1. I thought it was doing okay at 1. The only thing I really think it helped was, Shadal, because, one of the top decks right now. So, I guess that's okay. Now for the limited cards, we got Artifact Moralltach. I don't like that card, so I'm fine with that. Dark Strike Fighter, which I think most people saw coming ever since they changed the effect. I guess they're doing that with a lot of banned cards in the OCG, other than the Dark Strike Fighter. So, that's alright. It's not as overpowered as it used to be. Next up is this is actually the last limited card, Snatch Steal. They brought Snatch Steal back, but I read that and I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe they did that. Then I started thinking about it and I'm like, I guess I can see why they did that. Though you're probably still only going to use it for, what you would do with mind control anyway. So it's basically, now you got 2 mind controls. Because I guess you can still use it, maybe steal their Xyz monster, but they still gain 1,000 every turn. And I don't know. I feel like it could go either way. We'll see what happens. I don't know if it's going to become one of the cards that it's going to get pushed to the side, like Dark Hole, which is also going to be on this list. You'll see in a minute. Or even Raigeki. A lot of people don't even run Raigeki in their deck, and I'm like, are you crazy? That card is completely broken. You're destroying everything on the field for free, so I don't understand why you wouldn't run that card. So, Snatch Steal I think could go either way. It could be good or bad, but there's no way I'm not going to run that card one way or another in my decks. It's at least going to be in the side deck. There's no way I'm not going to run that card one way or another. Now for the semi-limited, we got Honest, which I kind of like. Because Honest is kind of a good card, but at 2 it's, I don't know, it could go either way again. Because you never know if you have an Honest in your hand. You kind of save your monster and you can really hurt your opponent too when they run into it. Light monster. Then we got Goyo Guardian to 2, which I guess I'm okay with. I like how, synchros are sort of making a comeback, and having 2 Goyo is going to be kind of cool, because I haven't seen a lot of play of it anyway, ever since it came out. Not even myself, who has a 6 Samurai deck. I do go into it, but I tend to go for the Barkion in that deck, but that's a different discussion anyway. But you know how it goes. Goyo Guardians at 2. And then the last semi-limited card is Dark Hole. Nobody uses Dark Hole anymore. They brought Raigeki back and Dark Hole became irrelevant. I mean, I thought it was good, to have a Dark Hole and a Raigeki, but after trying that, it wasn't very good. So normally people just run their Raigeki right now. I don't think Dark Hole is going to become relevant until Raigeki is banned again, if they ban it again, which I'm pretty sure eventually they might do that. Now for the cards off the list, Blackwing, Gale, the Whirlwind. Yay, Blackwing players! It needed to be off the list, I think. I mean, Blackwings aren't really a top tier deck anymore. Even though everyone loves them, they're still an amazing deck. But they're not considered one of the big decks anymore. So, Then we got Mermail Abyssgunde, Abyssgunde. I don't know how to pronounce that one. I'm terrible with names anyway, so you know what I mean. The Mermail Abyssgunde. That was one of the main Mermail cards, and it's at 3 now, so go Mermail players too. I mean, they're going to get a lot of help from this too. Then we got Reborn Tengu, which is cool because I don't feel like Reborn Tengu is as broken as when it first came out. In the Synchro era, I mean, I remember going to the sneak peek when that came out, and everyone was trying to get everyone else's Reborn Tengus from them, including myself, because that card was just so good, and I ran that card in Fabled when I was running Fabled at the time. So I'm kind of glad to see it back to 3 and might see a little bit more play too. Next we got Reasoning. Reasoning, I never see any play anyway, so, you know, I think it's a good card though, so it might see more play now with it being at 3, in my opinion. Then we got the Transmigration Prophecies off the list as well, which I think is okay. I never thought that card was really overly broken, and most people just side it anyway against certain decks, or at least they might want that if, you know, if they know the opponent is gonna pop off a lot of their cards real quick. So I like that at 3. So overall, that was everything. Overall, I think this list is pretty decent. There's nothing on it that, you know, is bad. I don't think there's nothing too bad on this list that's overly oh my god, except for maybe the Snatch Steal at first until you think about it some more. But the only thing I guess I have complaints about this list is Stratos needs to be off the ban list. I really think Stratos should come off because E-Heroes need the deck, or need that card for the deck. And I don't know, there's other cards in the game that are so similar to it. But whatever, I guess. That, and they should have hit Burning Abyss maybe, Clifforts, and something else besides the Super Poly with Shadal's. Because, I don't know, I thought Super Polymerization was fine at 1. But, again, overall I think this was a pretty decent list. Nothing really bad to say, nothing I'm really upset about on the list. So, what are your thoughts? Post them below, and, you know, tell me what you think. I thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you like my videos. And yeah, have a great day, guys.